What is going on, guys? Jedi here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Smite build video. Today I'm going to be bringing you Ymir. I had a request on him just recently about how to make him more of a damage build, so I want to bring that video out. I want to let people see that as well. Ymir is a guardian or a tank, but he can be played as pretty much anything else in the game that you want him to be because of how much health he gets on later on without even any type of buff. He does benefit down the line from more damage as well, so I'm going to go ahead and get this started for you guys. If you're going to try to build yourself a tank player, you want to go with having to start it off with your freeze, and you want to go with your ice wall. For me, I'm a Joust player, so I go with all three, so it doesn't really matter. But if you are building damage early on and you want to get yourself built, to be a beef tank player, just super OP, you want to go with the glacial strikes because that's going to cause a lot of damage. You can just get those up there. But if you want to play conquest, you want to do 2-3-1, 2-3-1. Joust players 2-3-1, 2-3-1. Remember that 2-3-1, and then just put your ult in there whenever you can. I know you guys aren't here for abilities. You guys are here for the items. Before I get this video started, guys, please be sure to check out my channel at Jedi from the Block. Please look at my videos, check them out, subscribe, like, just view, help me help you. That's the motto, guys. That's what I'm here to do. I want to put more videos out for you guys, and I'm going to keep doing that as much as I can. So let's begin. So with Ymir early on, if you're going to go a tank player, or I should say a damage all-around player, you want to play just full damage. You want to have that damage coming in early. You can go with Shoes of Focus and change it down the line. So you will get Shoes of Focus, then you will change it down the line. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Shoes of Focus. You're gonna get Book of Thoth. Now you want Book of Thoth because it's gonna build stacks, and you want to build stacks early on. And what that does is, I'm gonna read this for you. So you permanently gain 10 mana per stack and receive 5 stacks per god kill and 1 stack per minion kill. So technically, when you clear a wave of minions, you're going to get yourself, I think it's like maybe 8 stacks. So it's not that bad. You get 75 stacks additionally. You get 0.3% of your mana. And I'm going to show you how to get his mana up pretty high. Going to build around that. So Book of Thoth is something you want to have, guys. So make sure you always put that in there when you build any type of damage core mage. Just remember that, Book of Thoth, guys. Alright, so now that you have Book of Thoth, you have your damage, you have some damage in there. Now you're going to want to go to Warlock Sash. Now Warlock Sash is good to have with Book of Thoth if you're playing a Guardian or a tank and you want to build on a powerhouse, because you permanently gain 3% or 3 health and 0.6 magical power per stack and receive 5 stacks for god kill, 1 stack per minion kill like always, and it stacks to 100. Okay, remember that. So now you're putting yourself up there a little bit better. So now if you get that, you want to go over here to get Ethereal Staff. The reason why I say get Ethereal Staff is because 2.5% of your maximum health is converted into magical power. Okay? And it gives you 300 mana. Now remember what I told you, we're going to try to make ourselves have a lot of mana, build on that, and be strong with that later on down the line. And the reason why I'm building him like this is because you want to make sure you build yourself a tanky player, because you are a Guardian / tank, but you also want to build upon a powerhouse, and this is what we'll do for you. So now you're going to look at here, we're at 350 magical power. That's pretty darn good so far, and we're not even done yet, and we don't even have our stacks on. So now that we have that going, we're going to go back in here. Now you can go with Gem of Isolation. What that does is it slows your enemies down, or you can go with Rod, I can't pronounce that, whatever. You can go with this one, the Rod of Asbestos or whatever. But Gem of Isolation is good if you want to put more damage out, and also slows your enemy down. It'll help benefit your team. So you can go with that. It still gives you health and mana, which you want. Now we're at 433, I think that is. So now that we have 433, come back in here. Now you got Soul Reaver you can choose from. That gives you 300 mana. 300 mana, guys. Like that 300 mana is going to help you down the line. It's going to benefit you more. That's 300 mana more towards the 0.3% and all that stuff like that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you other things here too, just so you can see that what they are and what they do. So you can go in here, Rada Tahuti, it increases your magical power by 25 more percent. Now if we click on that, it puts us at 695, guys. 695. Okay. 695. So now we're sitting at 695 magical power, which is really good for a freaking tank. It's crazy. So remember that, 695. You can also go with let's see here. You can also go with Obsidian Shard just for that penetration. It will not put you as high as, you know, the Ratatouille, but it will benefit you with penetration. But you're super tank, so what does it matter, right? So if you're going up against heavier set teammates, enemies, you want to go ahead and get Soul Reaver. It does give you 300 mana, and it does give you 100 magical power, and it does 10% maximum health to additional damage to the enemies within whatever the area of you is applied to the one that has the greatest health. So you get 300 mana, 100 magical power. You're still not where you need to be, but it will help you out down the line. It does not stack, so go ahead and put Ratatouille on, guys. You want that. That's going to help you out. Now remember, we don't even have our stacks on the Warlock Sash, and we don't even have our stacks on the Book of Thoth yet, and we're at 695. Or is that 696? I think that's 698, guys. I'm sorry, I can't see. It's 698, guys. That's 698 with a freaking tank. So remember that. So now we're going to go here. You are a Guardian, so you do not have to worry about damage or your life being sucked away from you early on, because with this build, it's going to help you become more powerful, put out more damage, and be able to withstand most of those hits. You will not have a lot of physical resistance. You will not have a lot of magical resistance because of this build, but you will have a lot of health. So remember that. Please remember it. But this is also because I told you we're building a damage core tank. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves Curse for no one trying to get away from us, and Speed, Sprint for everyone who's trying to get away from us as well, or if we're trying to get away from them. So now that we come in here, I'm gonna show you the base hit. So that's 173, 173. You know, it's nothing great. Hit it with that. That's 656. 9. You know, we're going up. You would have probably killed someone by now. You know, you'd use your that, put your wall up. I totally shanked that, but yeah, you guys get the picture on that. So we don't have Book of Thoth yet. We don't have Warlock Sash. So I want you guys to remember that we're at 698. Okay, we're almost at top. We're only 300 away from top, or should I say 205. So let's go in here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take this, freeze, look at that, come in here, look at that. That's just insane, guys. You playing a powerhouse with this much health, it's pretty overpowered. You can block him off so he doesn't see what you're doing, come around, hit him with that, come in here, hit him with a couple hits, freeze him, dead. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to get these maxed out so you guys can see exactly how much damage in the end, how much power it'll be, and I just want to show you guys, you know, pretty much the overall ending of what we're going to have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ult here too. So we're going to hit him with freeze, hit him with that. So we are building mana, we are building off of our mana, we are building off of our health, so we're stacking. See, what the Warlock Sash and the Book of Thoth are doing is they're benefiting from each other. They're stacking, but when they're stacking, they're helping each other too. So you gotta remember that as well. It's not gonna be this easy in game, especially if you're playing against skilled players. But you will be able to help your team put out more damage. You'll be able to help your team do a lot more functional things. You'll be able to help them take the Phoenix down, or the Titan, and then you'll also the Fire Giant. You guys will definitely be able to go through and help take the Fire Giant out with them. I actually played a game the other day on SMITE where we had a single Ymir go and take out the Fire Giant by himself. And that was pretty crazy, and he came back to lane with pretty much all of his health. It wasn't rocket meditation or anything like that either, so I don't know what he did, but he did a pretty good job. I think he was actually running Ratatouille, Chronos Pendant, Book of Thoth. He was running pretty much all the powerhouse items, but he could have been stronger too if he would have just built off of this as well. If he would have just stayed with this build, he would have been an animal. We're sitting at 55 stacks, guys. I do not want to show you exactly where we're at yet. I want it to be a surprise. I'm excited for you guys to see it, where it ends up, because of how much damage you're going to be putting out later on down the line. Now we're almost maxed out with the Book of Thoth, but we got about 40 more to go with the Warlock Sash. We're just going to sit here and keep pounding them out. 30 more for the Warlock Sash. And that didn't work. We're maxed out on the Book of Thoth. You'll notice that I'm sitting here and I haven't had to go back. I'm able to just destroy it without having to go back in mana. I know this is, you know, a dummy mode, but this is what it'll be like in game. You know, you won't have to worry about any type of problems. Early on, yeah, you'll have to go back maybe once or twice, but right now, I don't think you'll have to worry about it. Especially if you're like level 16, you probably won't even have to worry about it. I would even say 10, to be exact. Level 10 would probably be still good. You probably wouldn't have to go back. Look at that, just chunking. Alright, so now we are maxed out on both accounts, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We're sitting at 811. 811 magical power. 2,915 mana. We do have some protection. We have physical protection, and we have magical protection. It's not a lot. Our health is sitting at 3840, which is damn good, considering that the max is 5,500. I mean, I haven't seen anybody max out the health in this game yet. So, you guys see this build. You guys know what I'm bringing to you. I wouldn't lie. You now see it firsthand. Let me go ahead and bring that up one more time. We are at 811 with a tank. So you guys, please be sure to like this video. Please sure to subscribe. You know, just view, like, help me help you. That's the motto, guys. Again, please check out my channel at Jedi from the Block. View all my other build videos. They're just as good. You know, help me, guys. I'm trying to get this going. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Keep moving me forward. And I'll be putting out more content for you guys. Thank you so much.